Hudson, I'm 15 years old, and today I'm going to be talking to you about Snap and hardware. So if you don't know what Snap is, it's basically a mod of Scratch that adds first-class lists and first-class procedures. So Mish Resnick says, I see much deeper and broader reasons for learning to code. In the process of learning to code, people learn many other things. They are not just learning to code, they are coding to learn. In addition to learning mathematical and computational ideas, they are also learning strategies for solving problems, designing projects, and communicating ideas. However, without real-world connections, programming becomes abstract. It stays very in the box. So Leonardo da Vinci once said, knowing is not enough. We must apply. We, the next generation of programmers, want to take what we're learning in Scratch and apply it to the real world. Silence. Yeah, sorry. Nice weather in Barcelona, isn't it? So Walt Disney says, we keep moving forward, opening new doors, and doing new things, because we're curious, and curiosity keeps leading us down new paths. So we definitely want to connect to the physical world. So this is where Snap comes in. So I explained what Snap is earlier, I'll repeat it again. Snap is basically a mod of Scratch, adds first-class lists and first-class procedures. It aims at a somewhat older audience, like college kids and whatever, to enable the serious study of computer science. So yeah, Snap. So Snap is a JavaScript-based web application, so it doesn't have access to hardware for security reasons. We solve this problem by making a small program that's on your computer that will connect to the internet, that will connect to your hardware and to the internet through Snap. Each Snap block library includes, each device implementation includes a Snap block library. So we use the Snap HTTP block to connect to hardware. So this is Snap. So the beauty of Snap extensions is basically that you can use multiple extensions with Snap. So for example, you could combine a Connect and X11, which is a home appliance control protocol. So you could turn on your toaster with a wave of your hand. Or you could host a Facebook by controlling your Wii remote, Roomba card. So Snap block libraries. This is an NXT block for my extension. So basically, this is how the extensions work. So I have an if statement that checks whether the input is either on or off. And then it loads a web address, which will turn the light sensor on the NXT light sensor on or off. Using these Snap extensions is actually really, really cool. So here, there's a picture of me controlling a Mindstorm's NXT, sort of like Mario Kart. I used all the same controls with Mario Kart, drove it around my living room for a little bit. And then on the other side is a picture of me and an egg coloring robot that I did this Easter because I could not think of any creative ways to color eggs this year. So I made a robot to do it for me. So now I'm going to do a live demo of one of the projects that I made. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it'll just be a moment to set it up. So there's the robot beeping. So here I have a leap motion in the Parallax S2 Stripler robot. What I'm doing here, I can tilt my hand forward to control the robot. I can tilt it backwards to control it, or rather it should. So using the Snap extension, I check whether using 3 scripts, I can check. So I check what the tilt of my hand is and control the robot using that. Thank you very much. You can see the links from this at the website. Thank you very much.